from deep here. Teague dishes to Horford. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Indiana leading by 6. Here. There's money. He's got 10. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Bazemore. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage.
The Pacers making a switch here. The three from George. Can't get it to go. Here's Everett. The shot is off. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pacers lead by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Tune in this Wednesday night, December 28th.
What do you think?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. D'Angelo in at point guard. Lavoy Allen out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Solomon Hill, and it's George in at the 3.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
The Hawks trail by 5. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Cavaliers got the job done. He had 61 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. He really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. I mean, his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
And he gets it to go. Money's got 17 now.
Really did a nice job recognizing the mismatch that he had and immediately cashing in with that mid-range jumper.
And Augustine kicks to Scott. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. While we're in this quick break and out to the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. In the third spot, Paul George.
And that tells you about those players' ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of shooting percentage.
But you also have to have an excellent outside shot, and all of them do it. Small forward, you have to be reliable from the perimeter as well.
Here's Teague. No good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Yeah, remember that game? They went right down to the wire. But it came down right to the end, but the bench points seemed to be the difference in that game.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kicks it to Bazemore. Shot clock at 5. That's good. Bazemore's got his second basket of the night.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
There's the screen. Here's D'Angelo.
Ridiculous.
What a move.
Tore it down that time.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Okay, we all know who we need to go to more. The rest of you set screens to create as many opportunities for them as you can. Here we go.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Money. Teague covering, and he gets it again. Shot good from D'Angelo.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Horford with the screen on Hill. And here's Sefolosha for three. Count that one. Sefolosha's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pacers leading by 5. Here's D'Angelo. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
Dishes it to Bazemore. Three-pointer. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Bazemore's got 5 points now this quarter. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Money. Teague covering. D'Angelo, the pass to Hill. Here's Money. Shot clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And George Hill with the three. Hill's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Pass to Sefolosha. Tries a three. Another three for Atlanta. Indiana leading by 4. Here's D'Angelo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Sefolosha with it. West picks him up. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And the first half ends in a close one. Pacers out in front, up by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, thank you. Here with Frank Vogel. And, Coach, you've got to be pleased with that first half. The ball was moving. Your guys were sharing. Things were going well for you. What about it pleased you?
Yeah, the game is simple when you make the extra pass, when you play the right way. We start out playing this way. We got to continue it for 4 quarters.
Thank you, Frank. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Our passing has been very precise. I'll give you guys a lot of credit for that. We've been extremely smart with the ball, basically haven't given them any gifts whatsoever. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. And when it comes to the speed of the game, I'd love to see it being played at a walk, not a sprint, if you get my drift. Let's not hurry things. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
First half.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Money. 25 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
That seems like it could have been more because he's been in position to make plays defensively most of the game.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Teague out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Cephalosha in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5. And the pass to Teague. And good, and it takes a nice pass off the right iron and down. Teague's got the first bucket of the third here for the Hawks. Here's Money. Teague covering. D'Angelo. And he gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 2.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Teague's it to Bazemore. Back to Teague. Millsap a screen. And George with the block. Here's Money, covered by Cephalosha. The shot's good from D'Angelo.
Textbook right there. Nice pass, great catch, beautiful finish.
Hawks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Horford dishes to Bazemore. Horford the pass to Millsap. The Hawks working the ball around. Bazemore gets the bucket. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. They set the pick. Jumper off the screen, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
He feeds it to Millsap. He kicks it to Horford. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Millsap, the turnaround jumper.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Millsap with a double team. Feeds it to Zeller. Allen outside. Here's Money. Teague covering. Here's D'Angelo, and that one's good. Money's got 8 here in the quarter.
This game has taken on a new feel since halftime.
For sure, the energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break.
Horford gets it to Bazemore. He dishes it to Millsap. Fader on the way. That's good. Millsap's got his second basket of the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
There's the pick. Off the screen. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack. Savage, that's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Yeah, especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Teague can't hit.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Off the pick. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk pop.